This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
Great to have you with us for the playoffs on 2K Sports. It's Game 1. We're ready to tip it off in just moments. And our broadcast team tonight, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Brian. Jaylen Brown making his first All-Star appearance in 2021, his 5th season in the league. But you ask him, he says he's just getting started. He said, quote, "I don't have a ceiling. I'm just going to keep my head down and keep working and see where it leads me."
Year after year, he continues to improve, Allie. Taking a look at Boston, and let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Then there's Colin Sexton, then it's Marvin Bagley, and for Los Angeles, Anthony Davis is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Jordan Clarkson, then it's Buddy Hield, and it's Turner in at the 5 spot. James against Brown. Turner passes to James. And that one good.
Yeah, that's too close. LeBron is too big of a threat to score, especially from the interior.
Pass to Bagley. Fires from the line. James with the block. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Sexton, and he sinks the 11-footer.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Here's James. Hey, it's James slamming it down.
What a dribble move by LeBron. All you can do is sit back and admire it.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Sexton against Hield. And so the ball out of bounds. Hield touched it last. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason. Chasing down blocks and making an impact.
About a minute into this first quarter. Outside Sexton. 6 on the shot clock. That's tipped. Pass to Brown. 18 feet out. The rebound by Turner. Now Los Angeles with it. James passes to Hield. Over Sexton. And it's Hield that time on the assist from James.
What unselfish play from LeBron. You can tell he wants to get everyone involved.
Outside Tatum. From deep. Rebounded by LeBron.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4.
Clarkson for 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
A lot of enthusiasm to the start of this game. So far, a perfect 4 for 4.
To the wing, right side. Pass to Hodges. Now Sexton. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. Here's James, and it's James with the jam.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Here's Hodges. It's Brown on the wing. Over James. Oh, nice shot by Brown.
And obviously their goal right now is to feed him the ball and get him going.
Because he's someone that you lean on at the offensive end. Establish him early.
Now here's Clarkson. James passes to Clarkson. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James James has got 3 assists in the game. The Celtics have gone 2 of 6 from the floor. Pass to Tatum. Hield on the wing. Check by Sexton. There's the 3. And Hield gets the 3. Hield's got 5 points.
I just love the ball movement.
46 seconds left to play in the first. Outside Tatum. Shoots over Davis. The shot no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. It's James on the wing. Davis, the pass to Clarkson. Basket counts. Clarkson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Pass to Tatum. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
And finished off by Davis.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Big time effort for Jordan Clarkson, providing a lot of energy for Los Angeles. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Well, if there's one thing we've seen from Colin Sexton in his young career, he can put the ball in the basket. But he said he's not trying to force anything.
I feel like I've just been calm and letting the game come to me and not trying to force anything and just getting shots that my teammates create for me and just knocking them down.
He says he's just getting it in the flow.
Well, with his sky-high scoring rate, BA, he's hunting his shot. And the key is he's finding good ones.
And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
On the floor for Boston, Jaylen Brown is out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's Marvin Bagley. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Sexton in at the 2 spot. Outside, Brown.
Crazy reach of AD coming into play. He uses it so well to reject shots.
The Celtics making a switch here. Neesmith's checked in. James against Brown. And he lobs it up top.
Oh, incredible! Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. Here's James. Ooh, he's locked in. Dreams his 5th shot in as many attempts.
And how about LeBron's strength, flexing on the D by powering through the contact.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Deflects the pass. Here's Neesmith. Pass to Clarkson. Oh, rejected by Boucher. Over Boucher. That went off the back iron and out.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
In transition. Here's Clarkson. Blocked. And they recover it. Davis finds Clarkson. This one for 3. And LeBron James hits from deep. James has got 7 points for the quarter.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
For Boston, Kleba comes in for Bagley, and it's Johnson in for Jaylen Brown. There's 1:54 left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Pritchard. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's Clarkson. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Pass to Boucher. Here in quarter two, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
James passes to Turner. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got his 6th assist of the night.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
To halt the run, the rebound by Turner. Los Angeles has got all 4 threes to drop from downtown in this game. Here's Davis. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson.
With this diverse skill set and size, Davis is a matchup nightmare for anyone in the league.
The Celtics making a switch here. For Boston, they've gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Right wing. Here's Tatum. Boston again missing.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Outside Tatum. Takes a 3. The rebound by Turner.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
James attacking, and the shot goes down. James has got 12 points now in the quarter.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make. They are executing.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The Lakers delivering the blowout. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Guys for Los Angeles, they've taken this opening game by storm, playing championship-level ball on both ends of the floor. If the first half is any indication of what this series will be like, we may be in for a show. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
They scored very effectively. With the exceptional ball movement and play calling, they were able to exploit multiple weaknesses in the defense. They've got to feel good about themselves running out to a huge lead.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
The shooting percentage of LAL was through the roof. Their coach should absolutely be ripping into the defensive effort. They need to take some pride on the other end and just lock it in.
The NBA Finals continue here on 2K Sports. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
And some of it's just a mindset. He came into this game with a very unselfish approach, and his teammates have benefited from it.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Anthony Davis is out there with Miles Turner. Then there's LeBron James. Then it's Buddy Hield. And it's Clarkson in at the point.
And they're ahead right now because they're working so hard on the glass.
You know, you look at how they built this lead. It's been through extra possessions.
And for the Celtics, the core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Then there's Colin Sexton. Then it's Marvin Bagley. Outside Tatum. Here's Hodges. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Clock at 6. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
Outside Hield. Back to James. Beyond the arc. And it's Hield. That time on the assist from James. James has got assist number 8 now on the night. Here's Sexton. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And yep, it's good.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
James, outside. Pass to Hield. Back to James. Shoots over Brown. Clarkson passes to Turner. James against Brown. 5 to shoot. They get it back. Davis with it. Up top Turner. Right side Davis. Second chance effort. He can't hit that time. And Boston going the other way now. James up top, defended by Brown. 4-3. James can't get that one to fall.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Los Angeles has gone 5 of 6 from three-point land so far. Clarkson outside. James passes to Turner. James against Brown. And LeBron James gets the 3. James has got 21.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Turner for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. For Boston, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Pass to Tatum. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Rebounded by Hield. Hield's got 4 rebounds now.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Here's James. Oh, yes, the turnaround. 23 points in the game.
It doesn't take much for LeBron to get going, which is what makes him so intimidating.
Pass to Sexton. Going inside. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And the first one at the line is good.
Colin Sexton.
All right, both free throws good from Sexton. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Boucher. On the wing, Sexton. Shot clock at 6. Back to Boucher. And finished off by Boucher.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
James passes to Clarkson. Here's James. On target from range. James has got 8 points in the quarter.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And so it's Los Angeles building an insurmountable lead. Come on, they're up 38 points at the end of the quarter. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Back after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Miles Turner. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Buddy Hield. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's James in at the 3. Pass to Turner. Launches a 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
And this is today's NBA. Big men like Turner spacing the floor with great outside shooting.
The Celtics shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. Here's Wilkins to the inside. Pritchard. And he lays it up and in. Pritchard's gotten his first basket of the night.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
James passes to Clarkson. Now here's Turner. James outside. Over Johnson. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. James has got 28.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
We played just over a minute here in the 4th.
Merciless swat by LeBron. There are no easy looks when King James is on you.
Here's Hield. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight.
Pritchard gets it to go.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Pass to Turner. James outside. The shot's good. James has got 4 points now in the quarter.
The raw power of James excels at taking on physical defense and finishing.
For Boston, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Here's Pritchard. We've got 1:55 left to play in the 4th. And the foul called on Buddy Hield. That's his first foul. .151 left in the 4th quarter. The 3. Kleba, that's good. Kleba's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Aside from the rim runners in this league, most bigs are now asked to help stretch the floor.
Here's James. And it comes off the front of the rim. Boston's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. Out to Hield. And there's James on the assist by Hield. Hield's got 6 assists now in the game. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Outside Johnson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
And he makes the first. Williams is checked in for Kleba. That one's no good.
And trying to cut into this deficit, tough to leave any points on the table.
Pass to James. Clarkson with the ball. James outside. Knocks down the long J. James has got 17 now, just in the second half. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Here's Neesmith. The kick out to Johnson. From downtown, nails it from beyond the arc.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Out to the right wing. Lays it up and banks it in.
He had just enough breathing room around the basket, and he found a way to convert it.
They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
James outside. Shoots over Johnson. And that one's good. James has got 37.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Clarkson passes to James. Lets the three fly. No good. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. And really, any win is a big win here in the postseason.
Yeah, every game counts now, and there's no second chances. So they must be pleased with the results.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
All right, guys, LeBron, a superstar matchup tonight. What goes through your mind when you're facing that kind of a challenge?
You know, for me, it's never about an individual challenge or an individual game. It's about the team. Now, you do take the challenge anytime you're going against anybody, but you also got to have your mind in the game, too, and not make it personal. So, taking the challenge, making sure your mind is in the right frame, and just trying to make plays for your teammates to be successful.
Thanks, LeBron. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. So that's a wrap for the first game of the NBA Finals. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Thanks for joining us tonight. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.